It's all things fall, and we're fixing to go through all of our events for the remainder of the year.
Welcome to Community Real Estate Roots, Agents Building Relationships, where we explore the heart of real estate through meaningful connections as they guide you through stories behind every sold sign and dive into how agents nurture communities, one home and one relationship at a time.
We are back, and we're going to be talking about all of our events going on through the remainder of the year. First and foremost, Trunk or Treat.
Trunk or treat.
Trunk or Treat is coming up, and let me tell you,
If I've seen it on Facebook, one more question.
it is
Like
crazy.
it's
like
crazy.
one of those. I mean, it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but you like collapse at the end of the night.
So many.
I mean, you guys did that last year, and you.
No. I did that last year.
Okay. Well, but you said.
Okay, well, excuse me. The year before she came along.
Yeah, she did it about
comparing here. You guys
This is like
you've
the
all been in the
third one.
trenches, okay? But so you're saying like 3,500 kids come through there? or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
There's like
Minimum.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting parents.
That want
Parents
their
dress up
candy.
too?
That want their candy too.
Are y'all dressing up?
No, I did order a Halloween T-shirt, a realtor T-shirt.
I thought
I
about
didn't
dressing
even
up.
think about that. I mean, you are more than welcome to dress up.
I just saw it. No, you're.
I'm going to be a realtor
Remember
for Halloween, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to be.
We are decorating our trunk that we've always had a
Yeah, it's
a
always
tent
been a
or
tent.
booth
We had
or
a
whatever
conversation
it
about
does.
that the other day.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
like, Lisa ordered something. We were all like, what'd she order? And then I think
Yeah.
Alicia
Yeah,
It's
she-
just
showed
it's
us.
a skeleton.
It's a skeleton,
So it's going to be fun because this is new to everyone.
right? And it's the only thing is, I think we need a backdrop inside of the car. If you look at the picture of the one I sent, they didn't put a backdrop.
Just put a black sheet in there.
Yeah, so it just needs something
Drop cloth.
Okay.
in the back of it. I'm pretty sure it's not as simple to connect to the car that the video
picture says.
as the picture says,
Yeah,
and the
so that should be fine.
video
Some
looks.
duct tape.
But I also got a and this one's there's just no telling, how these
it's gonna
things
turn out.
come when these turn out. But it's like a 5-foot skeleton
It's taller than me.
that is makes noise in its eyes. And after I ordered it, I
After
was
these
like,
3,500
was
kids,
like-
the battery's going to be dead that night.
I
Right.
was like, okay, is that going to be like too much? Like
No, it's never too
a
much.
horror house in the middle of
Calera? No.
Calera,
Oh, come on.
for
No.
that.
It's going to be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
We always crash and burn, though, afterwards because it's a lot.
it
But it's
is
fun.
a lot.
It is so much fun. So I'm looking forward to it. I think we're T-minus 48 hours.
Well, and the weather's actually going to be perfect.
Yeah. It's going to be in this, like the...
It'll be chilly once it gets dark.
70s.
Oh, once the sun goes
I would
down?
put like I'm going to put a sleeve underneath my T-shirt, but
It'll be fun.
But at least,
But yeah.
we'll have the buildings in front of us anyway, so if there's wind out of the east, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then
So we
after
got
trunk
that.
or treat, trick or treat, trunk or treat. We also have, we have moving into our office. That's an event.
Yeah,
in
that's an
November
It is an event.
November
We have the ribbon cutting on November the 19th.
19th
Yep.
at 2:30. It's going to come join us on Main Street for to see our new office.
We'll send out more info on that.
Well, getting back to October, too, we have the Megan Montgomery 5K that's coming up.
That's this weekend, so
Mhm.
it'll probably be passed by the time they listen to it. But it is an annual event. It's a great run.
Mhm.
It's for
Domestic violence.
domestic violence.
Yep.
If you don't know anything about it, I would highly recommend you Google it. And
Yep.
it was a local tragic situation that's now being used for the good
Mm-hmm.
for domestic violence. So that's actually this Saturday. So we'll be out there for that. But once it's not going to be too late to do the pumpkin train,
Oh, yes.
ride the train to the pumpkin patch.
And they
Yeah.
also have the fall foliage, I believe they're doing again this year. The train.
They could be. I didn't see that one,
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good time for it. The leaves are changing.
Yeah.
but it's
I did it last year. It It was really fun. It was really pretty.
Well, and she went there for the first time last year.
Yeah.
She took her
little girl.
her little girl to the pumpkin patch. So it's, if you haven't done it, you literally ride the train to the pumpkin patch. You get out, you get to pick your pumpkin.
There's
The
a few little
wine,
games and
well,
stuff
and
out
the
there.
wineries right there.
Yep.
And then you take
Ride the
the
train
train
back.
and you ride the train back. So a really cool thing that'll be going on for a few weeks. So highly recommend. It's the train museum in Calera.
Mhm.
And then they posted for their Christmas. Did you see it last week?
I did. Actually, they have been posting since August because I bought tickets for the Polar Express.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was surprised that it just got posted again because usually they sell out.
They do, and that's why I went ahead and got tickets back in August because they sell out so quick. So yeah.
Yeah.
That place is pretty busy. We were there, I think it was last weekend for a VFW event.
I saw that. Yeah.
That place was, I mean, that was hopping. There was a lot of folks there. And, I look at license plates, so I just want to see who's from where. And there weren't a lot of Shelby County plates that were there.
Yeah, no, it's a great. First of all, when you hear a museum, you're like, okay, how can you have a museum with trains? But the trains that are there are retired.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
They're
antiques.
retired. So those that's been around a long time, not saying that's me, but one of the original trains from the Birmingham Zoo is there.
There's a telegraph joke in there somewhere.
Somewhere. So kind of cool. Highly recommend if you're not able to go to the pumpkin patch. Look up the train museum. There's lots of different things
Activities going on there.
that you can go do if you're looking for some volunteer times.
Yeah.
It is a nonprofit. You can all their employees are volunteers for the most part. So go do that. And I just saw a sign for something else. What usually comes this time of year and it hasn't been there yet?
The Great Pumpkin.
No, do they even show that anymore on TV?
They do.
I'm sure.
They do.
What?
The Great Pumpkin. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Is that what? But
That's
not
what
you're
it's called. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, I was just like, that's what you're talking about, though, is it? Because I'm like,
That's not what I'm.
lived in
that's
Calera
not-
for all my life. I've never seen that, but okay.
No, the fair will be here this
The
week.
fair, yeah.
And Oak Mountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
What
the
is
one
that
that's down here, the 25th through November 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got the fair coming. Daylight saving time is coming up fast too,
It is.
as well as Veterans Day is November 11th.
Yes,
Those are the big ones.
there'll be plenty of activities that day. The kids will be out of school.
Yep, Thanksgiving break for the kids as well.
And I passed by because I was going down 31 today, not on the interstate, and the signs were up for hockey games. In Pelham.
Okay.
Yes,
So
the very
it's-
first hockey game was played last Friday night.
Yeah, that was,
Last Friday.
and there's a
Start
series
of their
this
season.
weekend. So I think we need a team building at a hockey game.
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where I met my husband.
It'd be fun.
I took my wife to a hockey game when we were in college in Kentucky. Lexington had a team. It was just a farm team. The Thoroughblades is what they called themselves. And she was like, "I want to go watch a hockey game." And I grew up in hockey country, and I was like, "I don't think you're ready for a hockey game." So I went there with her, and it was like one of the quietest matches I'd ever seen. And I'm like, and I'm the only guy with a beer and a hot dog screaming at the plexiglass when the guys are getting in fights. Finally, the crowd got into it. People started, egging them on. But hockey is a very overlooked sport. It's a fun one to watch. It's very high speed, very kinetic, and it's a lot of fun to go to. So if you haven't been to a hockey game, especially these
Yeah.
these guys that are trying to make it into the pros, that's where a
It's
lot of
fun.
the excitement
Yeah,
is.
no, it's
Did you
it's a
know
good
that
one.
that's where I met my husband?
What? And yes, I
At
did.
a
I
hockey
remember
game.
you told me that it was at a hockey game.
So we finally know the answers. If you ever
Yeah.
tell us the story, how I met your mother, right?
And had to bring
Plus,
them to move.
you can, as the kids are out of school and things like that, is the skating rink, is the skate rink open
Ice
yet?
rink,
Yeah.
Ice rink.
It is.
They have free skate, I think 2 or 3 times a week, and to the public, and then you can actually rent out the ice rink.
Yeah, and they actually do events up there that are
Mhm.
not normal to the South. Like one
Right.
of the things that we did back up north was ice racing. And so they
Yeah.
had an enclosed ice race last year for dirt bikes and four-wheelers and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's that's a lot of fun too. It's very loud, so bring your earplugs, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
We've rented out for my daughter's birthday before there.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool to see that sign up. So it's that season again. And then Small Business Saturday.
Shop small.
Shop small, support small businesses. It's always the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yep. Mhm.
It happens in the morning. You'll be able to be home for the Alabama Auburn game, so it'll all be okay.
Yes, Iron Bowl Saturday.
So get out and do that. We are actually hosting Santa at Calera Main Street.
Yes, Santa will
We'll
be
be
there.
under the pavilion this year. Santa will be there to greet all the kids. And everything will be set up there.
Mm-hmm.
So bring all the kids out for Santa, shop the small businesses, support them. It's a fun morning.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really enjoy.
You said pavilion. Where exactly is that?
It's in the courtyard,
Of
in the
Calera.
courtyard of Clear Main Street.
Mhm.
So back there, I'm sure you'll see plenty of the signs. And then
All things Christmas.
all things Christmas.
The Christmas parade. That's my favorite. That's like you can hit every Christmas parade pretty much that first Saturday in December.
Well, and when I was looking them up today, I mean, there's like 2 or 3 that are on the 7th.
Yeah.
They're all
So-
on the 7th.
Normally, Alabaster's is first. It's always at 10 a.m. Helena's is usually around 1 or 2. And then Calera's is at 6.
It's at night. So.
And then Pelham's has been at night too. So I believe it's usually the same. So you can catch, depending on which ones you want to go to, 2 or 3 that first
they're
Saturday.
in your neighborhood. They're
Yeah.
in your neighborhoods.
Montevallo's is
So you can
normally
go.
the Thursday. I think it's
Yeah, I saw it was like the 5th.
yeah,
I
the
saw
5th.
that.
I believe it's 6 or 6:30. So it's a Thursday. Yep.
So
And we're putting a float together for that, right?
We are doing a float for the Calera Christmas parade. Yeah.
Do we
So-
want to tell our theme or?
No, it's gonna be a
No.
surprise.
Okay, so it's not
So
Halloween.
it can come to fruition. What I have planned out in the brain.
well, it needs to be like all the parts here pretty soon.
Yeah. Amber, I talked to Amber yesterday. She's got some stuff going on with it, so I think we may be able to pull some of it off. So, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that'd be cool.
Yes,
We haven't done the parade
we
yet.
have not, so it's going to be
Get to
new
throw
and fun,
candy.
and yes,
So
more candy.
more candy. Just what we need
Mhm.
is more candy. So what else am I missing? For Halloween, do you go to haunted houses?
No,
Me neither. But my
husband has been trying
Lunch and
for
Infinity.
years to get me to go to Atrox.
yeah, that was one that I wrote down. And then Warehouse 31 in Pelham gets really smaller,
It's
but I've
smaller, but
heard
it's pretty decent. I have been to Warehouse 31 several times, but my husband has been dying to get me to Atrox, and I just have not given in.
just tell me you'll wait on him outside.
Yeah,
And then if he doesn't come back out, you'll know what kind of haunted house
I'm
it
gonna
was.
be rich.
Right.
I can't do Atrox. I just
And there was many more. So Google
Yeah.
them. I mean, there was a haunted maze somewhere. Now, I would probably go inside of a haunted house, inside a building. I don't know about being trapped in
I
a
couldn't-
corn
yeah.
maze.
We would have to spring that on Deidre. I mean,
Poor Deidre.
Come on, Deidre. Let's go do this
Let's
Halloween
not pick
thing.
on
No, but
Deidre 'cause
if
she's
I had
not
to
here.
guess,
No, wasn't it her?
Deidre
It
would
was
probably be the first one in line
the Children of the
for
Corn
a
thing?
haunted house.
Or was that you?
That was me.
That was you.
It was me. Children of the Corn was me. I do not do anything corn mazy or anything. No thanks.
Well, when you go in that it's not smart. there's something not good in there.
Nope, I don't do that.
And it's corn, so you can always plow through the wall.
That's why I love the commercial this time of year with the it's one guy and a girl, and they're in this haunted situation, and they need to run and hide.
yeah.
And one of them
Why don't we
says,
take the car?"
Why don't we take the car? And the
Yeah.
other one goes, no, why don't we hide behind the chainsaws? And
it's a
And the massacre
progressive-
guys
it's
didn't know
like
they were
a-
going. Oh.
yeah.
It's like an insurance
And
commercial.
they're all behind the chainsaws, and
Yeah.
the boogeyman is standing behind them, just
Shaking his head.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
But why would you pick standing behind a bunch of chainsaws?
Nope, not me.
No.
No.
But I think that's still one of my favorite Halloween commercials.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious for that part. So what else anything else
That I can remember.
going on out there for the holidays?
I think that's about it.
I did run across something else. There's some great musicals coming to Birmingham.
Oh.
And those start in November and run till about May. You're probably going to want to get your tickets now. They
So-
might make good Christmas gifts too. if
I've not
somebody
done
lives through there.
any of the musicals, but I have. Last year was my first time to do the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
My sister went to that last year, and she said it was amazing.
It was amazing. It was so amazing that I'm like, they're coming back. And I immediately got online and bought my tickets. And I was so excited. And I told my husband, I was like, hey, I got tickets again. And he was like, he looked at me and I was like, what? And he was like, we're going to be in New York. How are we going to be in two places at one time? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to miss it. So my kids are going to inherit tickets. Yeah.
Enjoy going. Oh, they don't sell them.
No.
They're so selling them when you leave.
No, I think my son actually wants to go with his girlfriend. So I was like, okay, I will totally.
Oh,
do that.
then he's looking to impress
He
her
is
then.
looking forward to it because he heard us talking about it
Meanwhile, on
last year.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're definitely.
Doesn't just
selling
happen
when
like
you
that
leave
because they're
town.
in my name. So I don't know. Does it happen? I don't know. Anyways,
Listen, he gets down on the street corner down in Birmingham and
Heard scalpers
sell those
before.
tickets. Yeah.
well, he's
In a heartbeat.
technically paying me for them. So I guess after, he gets a hold of them. I don't care what he does
That's that.
because I'm getting my money back.
He's an entrepreneur.
But my daughter's super excited because the first one that kicks off November the 19th is Chicago. I
Ooh.
think Chicago's ever been here. The first time. My daughter loves musicals that you can sing to and dance to. Not that she can really sing, but
I can't sing nor
she
dance,
can
but I'm going to
dance.
I have voice.
attempt
So.
it.
But there's a lot of great ones in the spring. And then it rounds up with a new one that hasn't been here. And it's Beetlejuice.
A musical?
Yes.
Huh. I'll have to see.
Well,
because I just went and saw the
Broadway, I mean,
second.
that's-
I just went and saw the second movie.
Was it any good?
I thought it was, but I'm totally gonna.
You geek
Right.
out over Beetlejuice?
I don't. I didn't see the first one.
What?
I know, y'all.
How did
like,
you go to the
crucify-
second one without seeing the
I got
first one?
drugged there, but I actually enjoyed it.
Oh, then now you have to watch the first one now.
I did. I've since have watched it because obviously I saw the second one. But I mean, I really enjoyed the second one,
Well,
so
I
I
mean-
thought it was good. And
Sometimes it's okay to watch them in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, we had this conversation the other day about how Hollywood hasn't really done
Had an
anything
original
creative in a
thought.
while, and
Yeah.
so like I even saw that they're doing a Goonies too. It's like, how do you bottle
you
lightning
can't do the
twice?
Goonie- Yeah.
Well, and they think they're scary horror movies that they're making or remaking from back in the day. And I'm like, Chucky does not need to come back alive again.
Yeah, see, I think we actually discussed this yesterday when we were out filming. I don't do anything scary, no scary movies, no horror films. Which is why I don't go to haunted houses. I'm just boring, I guess.
Well, no, I mean, I think they kind of got out, but no, although there's a really cute Disney movie out that I need to kidnap a kid and take.
I'll have to tell you that.
It's the robot. It's something robot.
Yeah, that I did see
See
that
that?
one. Yeah.
It looks super cute.
I'll have to tell you about the time that, like, I really don't like scary movies either. But it's because of my sister.
Well, some of the original ones back in the day, they were actually pretty good at
Yeah,
that time.
like The Exorcist,
Never
or
seen it.
That was never a good one for The Exorcist.
Never seen it.
Poltergeist.
Never seen it.
Poltergeist
I've seen Carrie.
was not bad.
I saw the
Thelma and
original.
Louise.
Never seen it.
Thelma and Louise was not scary.
Scary to me.
Although you would probably enjoy Thelma and Louise.
I probably would.
Yeah.
I probably should watch it. But I guess
So just Christmas in the middle of that, and enough to keep us busy over the next
couple of like 60 days.
60 days.
60
I'm
days.
telling you, in a little more than 60 days is 2025.
Holy crap. Who would have thought
I know.
2025?
I know.
So-
It's there. So mark your calendars, make out your plans now. The kiddos will be getting out of school.
Yep.
Plenty of things to take them to do to get them out of the house.
Yep. So,
And we'll continue selling real estate.
yes, because it's not
So we can go
fun.
buy a ticket to the Broadway play.
Ticket for fuel. But
Ticket
yes.
for fuel, for sure. No,
Yes.
that's definitely for sure.
Well, thanks again for joining us, and we will be back next time.
Thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite podcast platform or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Your Neighbor, Your Agents. Please visit www.yourneighboryouragents.com.